Every prophet of every world religion, in their particular geographic location, in that historic moment, encounter the spirit, encounter this deeper reality. In fact, as soon as they get experience, even if you meet a mystic, he gets experience, then you say, what did it feel like? He said, don't ask me. There are no words to describe it. It's a wow experience. They talk like that, all the prophets. In the next minute, what do? They put words to their experience. They give words. Do you know why? They can't help themselves. Because it's such a thrilling experience. You want to share it. You are not greedy. You want to immediately give it away. So even though it's a very difficult thing to express or articulate, they will make an attempt to put this idea into greater society. That's what they do. They open their mouth to give expression to their experience. And the expression will definitely be, in a way, strongly kind of influence with the mindset in which they are operating. So the geographic, the cultural background they have will automatically kick in. So when they want to give expression, the language they will use, the parables they will use will automatically reflect the society in which they operate. That cannot be otherwise. They can't just speak in absolute terms. They will use some relative terms and parables to give expression to this marvelous experience. They all did it. They meant well. Each one of them meant well. And they were masters. Because they are in love with humanity, they will use every tool at their mercy to push this idea of spirit into the society. They can't. They were masters. So this is what this Hindu is saying. And in fact, I know that Interfaith Seminary relates to this idea very well. Same experience, when given expression, becomes varied. Because it reflects different time frame, different society, different cultures. So the same experience produces variety of different religions, or variety of movements within the same religion, the mystic traditions. You see a variation appearing. The variation is not because they are deliberate or they are trying to counter somebody else. They are giving the best, whatever tools they have, they will use them to give expression to their experience, to push it into society. That is the origin of all world religions, all the mystical traditions. It is founded in experience. This is the powerhouse. This is the fountainhead of all religions and all spiritual ideas of spirituality. Fountainhead is always experiential. And my friends, I'm telling you, if there's one thing you take away from here, tell yourself, if I cannot experience this for myself, I've still not succeeded. I may get a certificate, but I must touch base. I must get the thrill they're talking about. What is this all about? I must get it myself. Me, not my prophet, not my group, me. It's not a selfish activity. It's you are sussing out, you're trying to make sense of your human condition, and this is the resolution of the human condition, discovering yourself with the spirit, not this limited being that you think you are. This is the transcendence you're looking for. This is the resolution of the human condition. So, as I talk like this, when I meet, say, many Baha'is, meet many people from various traditions, including some Christian chaplains, they say, Jay, we agree with this idea. Even though our theology is very severe, says, no, we are the only pathway and all that, this idea there are many different ways of expressing the idea of the spirit appeals to us. It makes sense. It's a universal phenomenon. It cannot be restricted to some Indian subcontinent with brown-skinned people only get it. It must be universal. And this idea appeals to us. So it's a good thing that people in different parts of the world, in different times of history, have touched base with the same idea, but then given different expressions. It's nice, makes it colorful and vast and diverse. Now you see, this idea I promote very strongly at every school, college, university I go to. And this idea is something that comes from the heart of the Hindu tradition. And it doesn't belong to the Hindus. It is a very interesting concept right at the heart of this religion. It's called pluralism. Religious pluralism. It's a nectar-like word. Because when you go to a Hindu temple, you see all these various gods and goddesses. There are lovely, colorful chaps there, but there are so many of them, and you go, wow, it's a weird religion, colorful, gentle people, but weird, surely. There's elephant head and monkey face. What the heck are they on? They're worshipping. What are cows suddenly coming? What is going on here now? What kind of religion is this? It's a very naive, polytheist enterprise. Means belief in lots of gods, almighty gods, so many of them. And if you ask a Hindu, do you have many gods? They say, yeah. You say, are they ultimate? Are they all powerful? Yeah. They'll tell you. But see, this is contradiction in terms. You can't have more than one ultimate because that's not ultimate enough then. You need to go a step behind and say, who's holding up both these ultimates then? So it's not good enough. It's a naive, you have not well thought out your religion. I mean, this is weird. This is true. I mean, yesterday I was doing a session for the Hindus in Exeter. And they all say, many gods, yeah, almighty, all of them. Yes, oh yes, Shiva is very important, so is Vishnu. Yes, they're almighty, they're friendly. Hello, how do you do? And they don't fight with each other. I said, that's not good enough. The fact that there are two causes problem, intellectual problem. So I said, let me tidy up your own idea of your own religion. You are not a naive polytheist religion. You've always been a very majestic, mature, pluralistic tradition. Not many gods, many ways to think about God.